you got anything that you want to say? No?
I reject your God.
Why?
Yo, man, the way that guy is dressed, why is it dressed like that? Man, it looks like it's like a cult or something, cult member or something. It's like the devil or something. Man, what is that?
Because your God is made up.
Who's your God?
See how black his
You
lips
reject
are?
my God. Who is your
What
God?
is that?
I'm not here trying to proselytize.
Well, why are you
You're not
dressed?
even welcome here.
Why are you dressed like that if you're not representing something?
What I represent is none of your business.
Well, I'm just saying you're here and you're showing what you believe. You're showing your beliefs. You're showing what you stand for.
I believe you're not welcome here.
Not welcome by who?
By everybody who doesn't want you here.
Well, what about the people who do want me
Did you pay to be here? Did you pay for this vendor spot that you're in?
What about how God wants
Have
me
you
here?
paid to occupy a vendor's location?
No.
Then you need to leave.
You're standing in the same spot I am, talking the same way that I am. So I could ask you the same question.
Got him.
God, while you were yet a sinner, while I was yet a sinner, while everyone was still sinning.
Look at that. Man, they're just angry. I mean, you normally hear these people saying hate speech, you're preaching hatred, judgment, But look at this person here. Look what he's doing there. Isn't that hate, Man, it's terrible. That's what happens when you allow feelings to determine how you behave, Just because you feel something doesn't mean it's automatically correct or it's right. No, that's not how things should work. Man.
Mostly I feel feminine or non-binary. Today I'm feeling really femme and cat-like as well. Yeah. But I also feel masculine, mostly boyish. I don't ever really want a woohoo. I'm proud to have a hoo-ha. But
I think that's where the problem starts, when you try to make life a function of feelings. Come on. That's wrong. That's wrong, Just because today I feel I'm a boy, then I'm a boy. If I feel I'm a woman, then I'm a woman. That's wrong. That's not right. And sad to say, if you look at, I think she represents a lot of other people out there, I mean, it's just terrible, man. It's terrible. I think these people, they also need love, to love them and, to say, hey, there's a better way, There's someone who loves you. If you go for Jesus, you'll be fulfilled in life. He'll give you a purpose. You have a purpose for life, Yeah.
sometimes want to take these guys off, but other times I'm happy to have them. I love to play with them. I love them. Other days I want to tape them down. I'm running out of time, but yeah, I go through stages of feeling feminine, non-binary, and sometimes boyish.
The flag doesn't offend me. The American flag scares me. To me, waving the American flag is the equivalent of declaring yourself a KKK member, or a Proud Boys, or whatever. It just indicates that you are white supremacist. It indicates that you are a settler, colonial piece of shit. Sorry. Not sorry. If you fly the US flag, you are ideologically a settler, colonial piece of shit and a colonizer.
Wow. Man, it has gotten to this that if an American flag may be displayed outside of your house, or you choose to identify with the American flag, you are a racist. Man, this is bad. I mean, come on, when people, for example, display the flag outside their houses, it's a form of, it could be a form of patriotism, you know, when you have love for country. You see, when you have love for country and you're a patriotism, you're a patriotist, sad. And you'd actually notice majority of the people who say these things, I don't love the American flag, most of them, they are either Gen Z or young people. Young people.
Your U.S. women's soccer team famously lost to high school boys. Do you really think it's fair for these same boys to be competing in girls' sports?
The journalist referenced the embarrassing 2017 defeat where an under-15 boys squad beat Rapinoe and the U.S. women's national soccer team 5-2.
Why should trans people compete against young girls? Do you not think that they're going to get hurt? Are they going to get hurt?
The retired soccer star is known for supporting biological men competing against women.
The most urgent LGBTQAI+ issue is the attack on trans people.
Man, that's sad. You know, I think it even showed, you know, from the Olympics this year in Paris, you know, how slowly they are bringing in trans people, you know, onto the global stage, especially starting with the sports. I think it's just not right. I mean, you can imagine those young girls, you know, they work so hard, try to compete, and then at the end of the day, there's a trans man who shows up, trans woman who shows up. I mean, it's difficult. How can they level up to that? You know, it's difficult. Even their beauty is different. It's, you know, a man should not compete with a woman. It's just clear. But it's sad, man. I mean, it just even shows you where the world is heading towards, you know. It's not a good ending. It's not a good ending.
I just made pronoun bracelets, and I would like to explain them. This one stands for he, him, so green and blue, more masculine colors, I guess. This one stands for she, her, so pink and purple, more feminine colors. And then this one stands for they, them, and it's yellow and orange, which are like gender-neutral colors. When I wear this one, it means that I just go by they, them. When I wear these two together, it means I go by she, them. When I wear these together, it means I go by he, them. When I wear all of them, it means that I go by all pronouns. And when I wear these together, it means that I go by she, him. I'm gonna wear them all right now because I go by all pronouns right now. My pronoun, preference has changed 3 times today. This does not happen very often with me, but I'm wearing all 3 right now.
Oh, man. Oh, man, this is bad. This is sad, you know. Oh, goodness. What a world we live in now, you know. What a world we live in. Oh, man. Hey. And also, I think as a parent, it's our duty, or it's your duty, to make sure that you control what your children are being fed, especially from schools, you know, at a young age. It's your duty. Because if you just leave it to the systems of the schools or to for example, media to train your kids for you, this is often the result. Confusion. And not only confusion, but, you know, all these lies that will be put into your kids, you know, like for them to even be told that if you're a woman, you can be a boy, or if you're a boy, you can be a girl. This is not right. It's wrong. It's sad. And it's high time, as a parent, you put a stop to it, especially when your children are involved.
Would you rather date a convicted felon or a Trump supporter?
Convicted felon.
A convicted felon.
Trump supporter.
What?
I don't think that my values match very much with a Trump supporter. Homophobia, racism.
That's enough. Put down the mic.
Do you think genitals define gender?
No.
Why?
You can do, it's your body and your choice, and you can do whatever you want.
So, what if I wanted to change my race? Is that okay?
I'm not sure. I'm sorry.
When does life begin?
Why is that? That's impossible to define. It's impossible to define. I think so. Life is very abstract.
Are you alive?
Wow.
I'd like to think so.
Okay. Are the people around you alive?
Something.
As far as I know.
Okay.
And obviously,
what gives
it's
you
sad,
that
you know?
belief?
It's sad because sometimes,
Intuition.
you know,
Intuition, not the fact that they're breathing, or we could take their pulse rate, or
even love
their heart is working, they have brain waves,
actually
consciousness.
result in
You can't know anything for sure.
You're way overthinking
creation
it. What
of
does fetus mean in
tribes,
Latin?
especially among neighbors.
I don't
Can you
speak Latin.
imagine?
Yeah, little human.
Man,
What
this
does
is
it mean in
sad.
English?
I mean,
Yeah,
what a
little human.
time we live in. What a time we live
Unborn
in.
baby.
Right. So
Oh,
the
man.
reason people use fetus because it makes themselves feel good.
Okay.
Because they don't want to use the word baby because they want to try to cloak the horror of a. So they say, oh, it's a fetus, as if it's like a rhinoceros or if it's like a giraffe.
I mean,
no, it's the
so
same
what about the
species as a
black
human. It's
people
just not
with
as big as you
American
are
flags
or
outside?
as advanced as
So
you
what about
are.
the
So
black
it
people
feels
with
better
American
to
flags
be able to
outside of their
terminate that being.
houses?
Should we try to limit
Man.
suffering on this
Oh,
on
man.
Earth?
Obviously.
Okay. So if I tell you that the majority of that occur, the baby feels pain, should we probably stop doing that?
Well, it's not that simple.
It's actually not that complex. Here's what college does, is it makes the very simple moral questions so complex to overthink good and evil that somebody on the side of the street can easily say murder is wrong.
Yeah, you can see that Charlie got him. Yeah, but at the end of the day, that's really it. Good versus evil. You know, if it's wrong, it's wrong. You know, just because 1,000 people say it's right, you know, like someone said, 2 wrongs are not gonna make 1 right. No. If it's wrong, it's wrong. In fact, if more wrong is done, it will result to more wrong or more evil. So in the end, ladies and gentlemen, come on, it's time to open our eyes, it's time to wake up, you know, because you'd realize this thinking is being planted by people who have an agenda, people who have something that they're trying to accomplish, you know, population reduction, you know, all those things, elimination of those that they deem are not worthy, probably those who are not rich, the poor, you know. It's time to open our eyes, that's what I'm saying. And yeah, and use our minds, use our brains, you know, to think and to act rightly. Yeah.
What you would say if you decided that you felt more like a boy? What would you come tell me?
I would tell you, Mommy, can we go shopping for boy clothes?
And what would I say?
Of course.
Of course. Now, what if your friend told you that I know you know me my whole life as a girl, but I feel like a boy, so I'm probably going to cut my hair short and I'm going to start wearing boy clothing. What would you say to them?
Me?
Yeah, what would you say? Nice and loud so I can...
What do you want? You can do anything.
You can do anything. And I...
What?
What else would you say to them if they said that they were nervous?
If anybody says something about that, just ignore them.
Right. And I
Support you.
I support you. Exactly right. Because everybody deserves to be happy and lead their authentic life, right?
This is terrible. Can you imagine? Her mother is teaching her own child this stuff. Man, this is terrible. I feel pity for that child. I don't know if that's a girl. Man, can you imagine? Literally. And even the audacity to record herself and then post this online. Man, this is terrible. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up, because if we don't wake up, this stuff will carry on, this stuff will continue. And this is the kind of stuff that even the kids in schools, they are being taught. Do you see that she actually has a script, you know, what she's telling their child to how to respond? This is what you say when you hear this. This is what you say when you hear this. Man, this is wrong on every degree.
Can you define what it means to be a woman? Can you define woman?
A woman is What to define to be a woman? These are great questions, actually.
Would you define yourself as a woman?
I would.
Okay. So what about you makes
My physical anatomy?
Okay. So your physical anatomy makes you a woman?
Yes.
Yeah, she knows the answer to that question, but she wants to sound being politically correct. That's the world we live in now. It's clear. To be a woman means you're born with these female features, right? XX chromosomes. And on the other side, to be a man, you're born with the physical features, XY chromosomes. She knew the answer, but she didn't want it to be criticized. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the 21st century for you. Well, it's crazy. Well, that's the end of our video today. Thank you so much for watching. If you've not yet subscribed, please do so and hit that like button. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye for now.